What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So once again, the sport of boxing strikes again. A massive robbery that took place in the sport of boxing, again, right now. Teofimo Lopez, whom I picked to win by 8th round knockout victory, just won a ridiculous unanimous decision over Jamaine Ortiz. I picked Teofimo Lopez to win by 8th round knockout. Teofimo Lopez landed two significant punches this entire night. Jamaine Ortiz was using a lot of movement and staying away from Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez had zero answer for the movement. Okay, zero answer for the movement. Teofimo Lopez, I told you guys, I felt like he was going to win by knockout, but not by robbery. This was utterly ridiculous on the part of the sport of boxing. And one of the judges, Tim Whitefield, I believe it was, he had to score 117-111, which is utterly ridiculous in this fight. 117-111, he needs to be investigated. There is no way possible. He watched this fight tonight and felt like Teofimo Lopez won that much of a landslide in the sport of boxing. This is unacceptable in the sport of boxing. It's completely unacceptable. There is no explanation for this. None. Teofimo Lopez is now 20 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. Right? Jamaine Ortiz put on a boxing clinic. He came out southpaw. Teofimo Lopez had zero answer for the southpaw stance. Zero. He's now 17 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. That's unfortunate. At the very best, the very worst in Jamaine Ortiz's situation should have been a draw. It should have been a draw at the very worst. There's no way that all 3 judges had it scored a unanimous decision. Their decision was made up before the fight started. And the judges need to be investigated. There needs to be something done because this is hurting the sport of boxing, to say the least. It's irresponsible. You cannot explain what you just saw. You cannot defend that. There's no way this judge saw 117-111 in favor of Teofimo Lopez. No way how. No way possible. If you thought it was a draw because you felt Jamaine Ortiz utilized too much movement, okay, you want to make a case for that. But a landslide victory in favor of Teofimo Lopez is utterly ridiculous, it's irresponsible, and that judge needs to be investigated. He needs not to ref any more fights until he sits down. They need to be interviewed. He needs to explain what he saw, what rounds he saw Teofimo Lopez win like that. If you saw Teofimo Lopez win in a fight that wasn't even close in favor of Teofimo Lopez, it's utterly ridiculous, and it should be, you should have to explain to the public and to the fans what they just saw and what you was watching. You should have to sit down and say, and score the fight and tell us what rounds you scored in favor of Teofimo Lopez. That you saw this man win 117-111 is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You saw Teofimo win by a landslide is utterly ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Jamaine Ortiz, the mistake he made was being too defensive and moving too much. There were spots where he could have been offensive. He was using his jab. He was countering with the left hand. He came out southpaw. Teofimo Lopez completely confused. He did not cut off the ring the entire night. He had no answer for the movement, no answer for the southpaw stance. He looked the same way he looked against Sandor Martin. He was simply looking to land one big punch, period. That's it. That's all. I thought after the fight with Josh Taylor, he would have learned his lesson. Once again, after a big win, he has a lackluster performance. Once again. And that Sandor Martin fight showed a lot. He cannot cut off the ring. He starts winging. He didn't double his jab. He didn't use his jab at all. I think he landed 12 jabs the entire night. That's one jab per round in a 12-round fight. He landed one jab per round. Yet the judge saw him win by land. Now, he didn't get no knockdowns. He didn't hurt Jamaine Ortiz. He didn't wobble him. And if he only landed 12 jabs, one jab per round, then how did you see him win in a landslide? What was he landing in? If he landed a total of 12 jabs the entire night, and you saw him win 117-111, and he never hurt Jamaine Ortiz, so what punches did you see him land? You gave him credit for just walking forward because that's all he did the entire night. And I concur, Jamaine Ortiz utilized way too much movement. There were spots where he could have sat down on his punches, used his jab way more, counted way more. He was very concerned with what was coming back from Teofimo Lopez. That was very evident. The judges is absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. It's sad. It's sad. It's irresponsible. This is why the sport of boxing is at the bottom of all major sports. It's at the very bottom. This is why. There is no justification for this. I thought Jamaine Ortiz won the fight. He did slightly more than Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo Lopez did nothing. He did absolutely nothing tonight. Nothing. So let's see what happens moving forward. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone, man. Peace.